anger. I'm not going to make this less than a minute. There's just too much to say about anger. Anger is a valid emotion. It is so important to feel anger. It is part of our human nature. It's part of our image of God. God was angry. Jesus got angry. The Bible even says to be angry. There's more to that. But listen, anger is telling us one main thing, almost 100% of the time. Something of value is being or has been devalued. This is what anger is telling us. So it's a good emotion. You just have to get to the truth of it. And the truth of it, if you go from the anger and the outrage and the reaction to hurt, pain, being minimized, all these things in the anger iceberg. Look up the anger iceberg. It's a great way to help you identify the anger. And then underneath that iceberg at the very bottom, something of value has been devalued. And this is what makes you angry. And that is good, because then you notice something of value has been devalued. Here's what I tell a lot of my clients, because I'm just dramatic this way. You and I are going on a walk. We pass by a little screaming kitten or a little puppy, if you're a dog person, a little tiny puppy, an innocent animal who's screaming because they're trapped in barbed wire. And somebody obviously did this to this little kitten or this little puppy, this innocent victim. And someone did this on purpose. We know it. We are both pissed. But what do? We go help rescue that little kitten or little puppy in the barbed wire that's obviously trapped and has been abused and obviously tortured. And it's just trapped. It is stuck in this barbed wire. So you and I hurt ourselves to try to untangle and pull back this barbed wire because we're so mad. And we are taking our anger, and guess what we're doing? We are doing something productive with our anger. We are helping that little puppy or kitten get unhurt. The little valued little puppy or kitten, we are going to help the value of that little life get valued back, right? We're going to untrap them and help them because we love. So anger is telling us that something of value has been devalued. Has someone minimized your feelings? Your feelings are valuable. Has someone that you know is an addict and they're in self-destruction mode, and you're angry about that because they're devaluing themselves and you love them? Does that make you angry? Of course it does, because they're devaluing themselves. Is a cause or something more of morality being devalued and deceived? Yes, because you value some sort of cause or moral fiber and you are mad. And there's a place for injustice. So here's what I suggest. And this is why I do these pick-me-ups for people who aren't my clients, but for people who also are my clients. So no one remembers everything. And listen, I have used this information for me, and it does help me in my practice when I pay this forward to people. People really seem to be helped about it. And the reason I'm even doing this one is because I had a recent conversation with a young lady with anger stuff, and we kind of unpacked it. So I'm paying forward what has totally worked for me and helps me. You know, the truth does set us free. So when we start getting to the truth of something, then we can influence it. We can't influence what we're not aware of. And we do need to feel, deal, and be real in order to truly heal. But what I want to suggest to you, if you're still watching this, because this is 4 minutes, get quiet, which is really hard to do. Try to get quiet often, and do this often, and just journal, think about, feel about your anger. Get a little underneath that, look up the anger iceberg, and then get to the real root of what in your life, or whatever it is, in your world around you, what has been devalued. Sometimes loss identifies something of value. So grieving sometimes can make us angry. Anger is a good emotion. And like I said, the Bible says to be angry and sin not. Be productive with your anger. Make it productive. Don't let it be impaired and push it down. That'll cause major depression. You want to value your anger and walk in the truth about anger, because the gift is passion. Passion about what is good and right and wonderful, that you love, that you value. Okay, talk to you later. If you want to purchase any of my Pick Me Up Pocket Therapy booklets, we're getting a lot of great feedback. There's 3 of them, but individually they're $10 each. Go to ljacksoncounseling.com or vashtishouse.com. She's the publisher. She also sells these really cute stickers about staying in your lane, which just means being responsible for what you can be responsible for. That's all that means. It's not anything to do with driving. Although, think about that. You're driving your life. Stay in your lane. That's all we can do. If we don't, we're going to swerve back and forth. We're going to be like the drunk driver and we're going to cause chaos. So if you want any of those products, and also my Pick Me Up Pocket Therapy series on YouTube is accessible through my ljacksoncounseling.com website, and also the books are there too. Talk to you later. See you soon. Bye.